Okay, so now you're able to see.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have like this is SOC overview, which I've already make you explanation.
Okay.
So first, as part of the tier one, we can say as an L1. So L1, what it does, it's a kind of first line of defense. Okay. So you can say as a watchtower guard, like somebody is trying to see what is happening, seeing and all those things. So the role is to monitor the security alert and investigate basic event and escalate the true positive. So basic event basically in Windows, what is happening? Most of the SOC or what you can say a system which has been used in IT environment is of Windows. Okay, you can say 80% of all the systems are used in any given environment, whether wherever you are, we use Windows as a 80%. Remaining 20% we have Linux server and we have firewall, then we have routers, switches. These are network devices which get connected for our smooth transaction. Windows Server is to store the database on the server, to authenticate, to log in with the username and password with the help of Active Directory. So with that, we use Windows Server. Okay. So in Windows, there is an event generated. Any kind of activity you do on Windows, like you log in onto the system, you access the file or anything. So there will be an event generated on the system. Event log will get generated. So that log will be captured with the help with the timeline such as uh, date, time, and the description. Basically, what kind of event it was, and whether it's a failure or success. So this kind of logs, this kind of information will be captured into the system on the Windows system. So what the SOC team does, they will take those logs and they will review. Okay, success. They will see this log is success. So they will identify on what basis it got success. So they will review. Okay, this is success. Fine. On what basis? Okay, so in so person Gerald has logged in into the Windows server at 9 a.m. into the system on the company's PC. Okay, so we see okay Gerald is uh, it's an employee and it's a legitimate employee, and for his work he has came to office and he logs in successfully. So that is what they will try to uh, make uh, make their completion on their process on the project basically. So they will see one log
Okay.
and they will take okay, this is okay. Okay, because I have reviewed that the Gerald is a person who is an employee and he logs in into the system at 9 a.m. in the morning, and it's a legitimate user, and the request what he has raised or he has logged into the system is genuine, and it is no malicious intent, and it is nothing to do and no harm, and everything is fine. So he will be uh, ensuring with the help of process, with the help of steps. So based on that step or the process, he will conclude in his work or in his profile that this log which is triggered is genuine and acceptable. Okay. So this is the
Yeah.
log and he will take. Then after that log, there's again another log which is generated and it shows failed. And that log is generated around like 12 p.m. at midnight. Okay. So the person who is monitoring the log at midnight, 12 a.m. at midnight. So what it will for him, it's failed. So he will raise a question. He will raise a concern with the team, and then he will check that the person who has logged in at 12 a.m. and tried to log in with the user and password could not be a genuine person, could be a hacker who's trying to gain a confidential information from a company, or he is trying to access from the remote PC. So what this SOC team will do, he will try to contact HR department, or you try to contact you to ensure that whether you are logging onto the system at midnight or not. So he will call you, you pick up the phone and you will say, no, I'm not, I'm at home. I'm sleeping. How can I log in into the system? I'm not at office. So this raise a suspicious. Then what this SOC team will do? He will raise a red flag. He will try those traffic. He will try to block the IP address. He will disable your username. He will disable your ID so that there could not be any further damage to the system. Okay, and then he will investigate, and then he will disable the remote IP address from the hacker's IP address where he is trying to communicate or try to access the system, and then it is blocked. Your ID is blocked, and then after some time, based on your confirmation, based on the process which has been developed, they will be able to inform the manager, and the decision will be taken ki what needs to be done further, whether the ID needs to be disabled, kept disabled for entire day, or we need to enable it for so that you come on the next day morning and you can log in. So this is how the process. This is a simple example which I have like given. There could be n number of logs, n number of attacks, n number of anomalous behaviors happening in an environment where we keeps on getting logs like anything. Every second we can you can get like hundreds logs every seconds. So that huge log it gets generated from the system, so that logs we need to monitor based on our experience, based on our investigating pattern and all those things. So, so here is so the triggering of the events. Okay. So what do you call a triggering of the event? For an example, I have told you it is success and failure. Okay. So another
Mm.
concept of the alert we can call as a false positive or true positive or false negative. So these are the concept which we need to understand. So what do you mean by false positive? False positive means uh, there is a problem. There is not a genuine problem, but the the alert has triggered saying that there was a attack happened. Why this is happening? Because of the tuning of the SIM tool. Because the SIM tool is kind of, we need to tune that SIM tool. Like if something is not malicious also, it will flag as malicious because of high level of sensitivity on the application, on the SOC application. Naim, are you with me? You're able to conclude this?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So just let me know if you find some you're not able to
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. Sure. If I
So
understand this one, you're talking about the login failure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what will happen as a what you can say the event. So so every event it's captured based on success and failure. So that success and failure will define as a false positive or false negative. So false positive means like the incident is positive. That means it's a success, but it is showing as a negative that somebody is harming the system. Why? Because of the system's parameter. Because the system is strong enough where if they find a slight bit of malicious intent, then it will raise an alarm, raise an alert as a false positive. But that will not be a danger sign. That will not be a malicious intent. It because of the system. So we need to identify what are false positive. Okay, that is a major challenge where organization faces, where lakhs alerts are generated, which is false positive, which is not genuine at all. Okay, because of the system not configured properly, because of the high sensor sensitivity of the application, this alarm, this trigger is happening as a false positive. So we need to ensure that what is true positive and what is false positive. True positive means actual attempt happened of hacking, actual malicious behavior has attempted on an organization. So that is called a true positive. So as a key responsibility, we need to monitor the alert for the SIM. from the SIM tool and EDR. So SIM tool is like we get the logs from various systems, and EDR is installed on the endpoints. EDR means endpoint detections and recovery. So this EDR will install on the various laptop, desktop, servers, tablet, PCs, wherever we connect to the internet, to the PC network PC, we have this called as an endpoint. So endpoint, we install a software which is called an antivirus. So that antivirus will detect all anomalous behavior and it will trigger an alarm. Could be false positive, could be true positive. So these are the two areas where we identify the log. And one is under the SIM tool, which is connected with the various applications, network equipment, and then systems. And then we have EDR, which is connected on the endpoints. From these two locations, the log is getting generated and alert is being raised, and it is showing as a false positive or true positive. So triage will decide if an alert is false positive or valid. Escalate real threat to the tier 2, log incident and update tickets, maintain shift handover logs. So this is the work of a L1 person. Okay. So they need to monitor the same ADR, detect and see if any false positive or valid or true positive. Escalate to the real threat to the tier 2. Once you identify, log those incident, update the tickets. Okay. That this is the issue I've identified and I've escalated to L2. So that is what they need to mention on the log ticket. Okay. Then as an example, a log agent alert comes from an IP address in Russia. So the T1 or L1. So T1 I'm taking as a tier 1, L1 is a level 1. Okay. So L1 or T1 will check if the users has logged in from the country before. If not, the alert is escalated to T1. So he will call that employee, whether are you in Russia or are you in an office, you're trying to log in. He will say, no, I am not in Russia. I'm in like my office and I'm at home, but I'm not logging from the Russia. So this is a suspicious activity where another person who's trying to gain your access and try to access the system. So there, what you can say, you will raise it as an alert, block its ID, send to L2 or TA2 for further investigation. So a second example, there is an alert will shows like 10 failed attempts will happen. This is 10 failed attempts happen in 1 minute. So in 1 minute, how many people can log in as a 10 time? Nobody can log in as a 10 time. Okay. So it's a system. From the system, it is happening, which is called brute force, who is trying to hack the system. So in 1 minute, 10 times, it's not possible. Okay. I can log in like 3 times. I can log in 1 minute. I can use username, password. So that means at a time, it's some kind of brute force is happening or hacking attempt is happening over there. So what I have to do, I have to raise this as a suspicious and escalate to the L2 team. So they will further investigate what is happening over there. Okay. So required skill, we need to have a basic understanding of networking and TCP/IP ports, understanding of operating system. We need to know what is Linux, Windows log. Windows log will be captured with the base of event log. And event log will have ID, event ID like 4236 for lockout, 4235 for unlock. This is just I'm giving an example, could be some other number, but this is the event ID. So in the log, you search for this event ID and then take decision that event is generated for what? It's a locked ID, a disable ID, or login suspicious ID. So based on that event ID, we investigate in the Windows log. Okay. Then in Linux, there is var log. Var log. This is the location under the system. There the log is created, and the SIM tool will fetch the log from the system, and it will give you the result, what is happening on the system. So based on the result, you take decisions. Okay. Then ability to follow the playbook and the SOP. There'll be a playbook, there'll be a format, there'll be a process how to tackle those malicious activities. So that will be defined under the playbook. So
And
you
how playbook, who written playbook and which
we write playbook, we write as based on the system. So there's a system which a standard procedure will happening on the in the sim tool. Then we define based on our environment, based on our attack pattern, threat pattern, and all those things.
is
So
there
we
any
define
software or we use the normal Excel?
it's a what you can say guideline kind of thing. It's a written statement.
We write in a Excel file or
It's a word. It could be Word file. It could be PDF, or it
oh,
could be on the system on the log itself. There could be a playbook.
mm,
And it's similar to SOP. SOP is something what standard operating procedure.
mm.
Okay. Then
Okay.
one minute. Then we have pattern recognition. So we need to see what pattern of the traffic is or the alert pattern. So based on the pattern, we'll able to identify whether it's a lock pattern or on kind of like phishing email or malicious code. So these are the pattern where we from the log we'll able to understand. Then skill required for this, we need to have networking, TCP/IP understanding, Windows, Linux, SOP and playbook as already we discussed here.
And TCP/IP always asking. I don't know, really big topic. Always
Okay.
the requirement TCP/IP.
Yeah, TCP/IP is the backbone of our connectivity. So everywhere they will ask the TCP, our firewall, our Windows PC, these are all connected with TCP/IP only.
So we are going to explore more.
Yeah, yeah. In
Okay.
TCP/IP, I'll be able to tell you about all TCP on network. One session I will take on the TCP/IP on ISO OSI model. OSI layer is there. How the packet works. How the I have taken one session about the Wireshark. Correct, Wireshark is there. So there I have shown you that the packet is
Yeah.
getting transferred with the IP address and all those things. So that
Right.
kind of thing I will make a session which is called we can make as a networking where we cover ISO, OSI layer, then TCP IP. What is the IP addressing? Okay, IP addressing also we will make the session. Okay. Then under tier 2, that is L2. So L2 is like response. You are giving incident response and analysis. Basically, here the main investigation start here. Here you're doing a main investigation. Previously in L1, there is an only monitoring and alert and triage and deliver to the escalate that ticket or that incident to the tier 2. So tier 2 is like you can say as a SOC analyst or as an incident responder. Okay. So Gerald, you are able to understand well this one?
Yes, yes.
So the primary role is to perform a deeper analysis of security events, confirming the incident, determine the impact, and the coordinates containment. Containment means to stop further damaging the system. Okay, so the key responsibility is to uh, understand the logon pattern and the lateral movement. So login pattern, we need to understand like how this traffic is coming from the IP address, whether the logging is happening like 100 times in 1 minute or 5 minutes. So this could be the pattern of logging into the system. So you identify those and see if any lateral movement in a lateral movement means like you the in the sense like you have here one PC you have here, another PC you have here, another PC you have here, which is connected everything. So here you have a hacker from internet. He connects here. Okay. So now he successfully attempt login into this system. Okay. Now what he want here, this is the server. Okay. So his target is to reach here. This is his target to reach here. So what he's doing, because he did not directly come into this server because it's secure area and everything. So he cannot directly connect here. So what he will do, he will see a PC where there is less secure. He will attack here. And then with the help of this information, he will go here and from here and from here. So this is called a lateral movement. So he is moving internally. Laterally, he is moving from one PC to another PC till he gets an admin access or a main server access. Okay. So that is their goal. That is the intention to reach there. So we need to understand the login pattern, understand lateral movement, and then try to investigate and then block those packets. Okay, then validate if it's a true incident. So you check the incident, whether it's a phishing or malware infection. So these are the two major hacking attempt which is happening. And we will be able to map this with Metair attack. This I will be able to show you in the next slide or next session, where how they are going to map this. So majority of attack which is happening in an environment, it is through phishing and through malware. Malware means a virus, malicious code, which gets installed on a PC, which does a abnormal behavior. The computer will crash or the computer will get encrypted. If this malware, the computer gets encrypted, then it will become then it will become a ransomware. Have anybody have anybody like understand ransomware? What is all about? Heard?
No, I can't.
You've heard ransomware attack?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Naeem, have you heard about ransomware attack?
Yes, boy.
Yeah.
They asking ransom to give the to unlock your screen.
Okay, yeah. So what will happen? They will encrypt all your files, and the encryption key will be there with the hacker. So what we'll do, it's very easy to encrypt the data. So we can have some command. With the help of the command, the key will be get generated and your data will become encrypted. So when you put the key and then your system will be decrypted. It's just kind of password. So they will inject this software into the system. Okay, the software get injected and it will encrypt the file. All file will be encrypted. Okay, you put the key to enable. Okay, so that is the attack pattern which is happening. So we need to see what kind of attack pattern, whether it is ransomware, whether it's a malware or it's a phishing attack where they try to get into our system, take remote control. Okay, their main advantage is to take remote control so that they can take as much as data they can. Okay, so then check lateral movement, privilege escalations, and persistent. So lateral movement, I have already mentioned you. There is one more attack which is called privilege escalations. So privilege escalations means now they are trying to escalate the privilege from one PC to another PC. So currently they must have access at the user level. Then with the help of user level, they will escalate to another form of access where they want to gain admin access or supervisor access or higher access. So to gain those access, so they are trying to escalate. They are trying to move ahead, upper level. So they are trying to move upper level so that they can gain complete foothold or complete access through the organization. So that process is called privilege escalations. Then we need to identify the persistence. What do you mean a persistent? Persistence means a continuous.
Sorry, can you explain one more time? Privilege escalation.
Screen is not visible.
No, इसके is okay. Can you explain one more time?
What
The
previous escalation?
privilege. Yeah.
Previous escalations. Okay. Like as I said, shown. This is one computer. This is another computer. This is another computer. This is another computer. And here is the hacker on the internet and is trying to access. And here you have a server. And in between also we have computer, all are connected also. So he he tried to access the server, but no success. So then he tried to access this server with the help of IP address. He got connected over here. Okay. But here, who has logged in? Here, Naeem has logged in. Naeem, what access he's having? He's having like access of salesperson. He's a sales guy, and or could be a service person. He will not be having a full control on the system. He will be having less control. Less control.
This one is lateral movement, right?
Lateral movement as well as privilege escalation. So with the help of privilege escalation, they will be doing lateral movement. So what will happen? They want to do a privilege escalation, a lateral movement. Okay, they want to do lateral movement from year to year, from year to year, year to year, year to year. So to jump from year to year, year to year, year to year, they need to have some kind of privilege. Privilege means some kind of upper level information or upper level, what you can say, strong access. Okay, that is called a privilege. So now I have seen that Naeem has logged in here, and Naeem doesn't have much access. It's a less access or weak access. You don't have the strong access or more access. So I will use your Naeem credential to lateral movement with the help of privilege escalations. So I use your information. So I use your information is called as a privilege escalation. So because I have your privilege. Your privilege means your username, your password, whatever the access you got, I'll be using that access to jump into the another PC.
So it's doing both together, privilege and lateral movement.
Yes. Lateral movement means you're moving.
Yeah.
One PC to another PC, you're moving. But with which help? Whose help you're moving from one PC to two PC? With the help of privilege escalations. With the help of the privilege of the PC. So the privilege is given like name is a privilege. Okay. Then he used the name privilege and get into the Geral PC. Geral will have some another advantage, some more access. So he used those privilege and jump into third PC from my PC like Parvez. I will be having some kind of more access because I'm into admin or IT. I can have some more access. So I will use my privilege. The hacker will use my privilege also, and he try to get into my colleague PC. Similarly, it will go and reach to the admin server, which has the full control and will hack the system. So this is how the privilege escalations work with the help of lateral movement. So this is what we need to understand. So nowadays, it's a more happening. Privilege escalations, lateral movement is happening. Once they get into the network here, they try to get inside, and they try to get the whole. So this had happened in my organization, and I was part of that process. And I've already seen from my eyes this all happening. Previous escalation was happened. They was able to try to gain Active Directory access, admin access. They made one ID, and I've seen that ID also. But that time we were not able to understand what was who created the IDs and all those things. So after this process, we will able to come to know that there was an hacking incident, and this is how the things work nowadays. So nowadays also it is like it's become stricter, or it is like more what you can say it's difficult now to get into the system, but it is easier with the help of phishing attempt. Phishing is like to get into the system. Like here is a server. and you are here as a hacker. Okay. For him, no data movement is not required. He just send an email. Okay, to your employee. Once he open the attachment, all your system get compromised. Khalas. So that is a one shot with the help of phishing. So this is very dangerous, which we need to identify. Sounds good. Any concern? Let me know.
All good, bhai.
Yeah.
No.
Then check the lateral movement, privilege escalations, persistent. Persistent means now they are entered in your organization. They have done lateral movement with the privilege escalations and everything. Now they want to maintain a persistent. This is the hacker. The connection is permanent. Permanent. This is called an persistent. Why they want to have persistent? Why they want a permanent connection?
Come again, please.
See, this is a persistent. Okay. So persistent means they want to connect it with the hackers with the PC of a company, and they want a permanent
Yes.
connection. Permanent connection. So for what reason they want a permanent connection as a persistent?
Hacker
Yeah, hacker. Yes.
to gain the information, to collect the information
Yes. So
continuously.
yeah, if they make a permanent connection, so they can take out as much as data they want to be. Okay. This is one reason. Second reason, they can use the resources of server to mint Bitcoin or to play games. Because to play games, we want huge data server so that I can download everything and I can play game online. I can sell those space. I can mint Bitcoin because of the huge data center you have where I'm going to attack. So I can use. So airline of Emirates Airline. So you'll be knowing about Emirates. It's a airline company. So their data center was hacked, and they were not aware for 1 year, and they are mining bitcoins on their server. That much persistent. This is the persistent for 1 year. Nobody catch, and they minting the bitcoin free of cost, no charge. All are paid by the Emirates Airlines because this is their server. So the hacker made a permanent or persistent connection so that they can mint Bitcoin, make Bitcoin, earn Bitcoin, and they can play games and whatever they want, they can do on that. So this is a real incident happen for Emirates Airline, and they make a use of the server space for minting the Bitcoin. Bitcoin, na how it made Bitcoin. Yeah.
No,
So
no,
there's a software is required. You put those software on the system, on the server system will run, and it required 24/7 electricity to run that software. So you have the server, which you have hacked of the Emirates Airlines, and you use that server for
server.
minting the Bitcoin and enjoy and take the money out of from the server. So
How
after
long they use, bhai?
they use 1 year, more than 1 year. After 1 year, they came to know that some persistent threat is there. Even now, there is a persistent where nobody will come to know. Even now, there is a persistent threat which in all the organization will not be able to come to know what is happening unless and until they detect something, or later on in future they will be able to understand what is happening in the
So
in
this
the
is called 0 day.
Yes, it can be with the
Nobody.
help of zero day vulnerability attack, because
Hmm.
you don't have any option, or you don't have any patch to fix that, or you don't have that kind of sophisticated technology to identify or to understand what is happening on your environment. But there could be an persistent threat. There could be persistent threat. There could be a persistent threat which is connected permanently in your organization. You'll not be able to know. That is what SOC is there. Tier 3 is there. L3 is there to investigate further what is happening. Now,
So why they use the Emirates server because they don't want to purchase their own server.
Yeah, hacker, why they will purchase their own server?
Hmm.
They use the free, na hacker.
They use
Free
free
tools.
space.
Yeah, they use the free space. They take your data. Like Emirates Airlines, what data they have? They don't have any data. They don't have any confidential data. Maybe what they will do if a bank is there, they will steal that. They will transfer the amount and all the thing. But for them, okay, there's a server space is there, hardware is there, RAM is there, memory is there, GPU is there, CPU is there. Okay, enjoy. Mint Bitcoin. Okay, wherever they get profit, they use accordingly, and they hack accordingly. Okay, they will not come to some of your office or like you have 10 people, 10 employee, and they try to hack. What they will get? They'll not get even one rupees, $1 they will not get from that office who has 10 people, 10 employee. They'll not get anything. They focus on the big companies such as airlines, financial institutions, bank, and manufacturing companies where they can get, like if a big manufacturing company is there, you make a ransomware, you attack the system and decrypt the file. So definitely they will give you the ransom, they'll give the money, and you give the key. Your work is done. Okay,
Okay.
got the point about the persistent? Okay. Then what we need to do, we need to isolate the affected system, revoke access, and block the malicious IP address. So this is the action which you need to do once there is a persistent threat, privilege escalation, lateral movement. So you see the infected PC, remove from the network. You remove the access, block the IP address. This is what you need to do as part of tier 2. So tier 2 will take a decision. It will do a blockage. He will like isolate the PC, remove the access, block the IP address on the firewall, and EDR. There's an option to block. Okay. Then provide incident timeline and impact analysis. So they will provide the incident timeline, how much time it takes, and its analysis, like what you have done, what was the action, as I discussed, the persistent they have created based on the malicious code of phishing. They had done privilege escalations, they have done lateral movement. So this you need to add into the analysis report. There is a report on the ticket. You need to add on the ticket this all analysis detail, you need to add it over here. Okay. Then coordinate with IT or DevOps for remediation. So whatever the teams are involved in IT, you need to tell them and then they will do. So the tools we use here, we have SIM tool, EDR source, then we have Sysmon event weaver, network traffic analyzer such as Wireshark, memory forensic such as this app. This is a tool where you can use to analyze and track the required, the malicious code. So skill we want to understand log correlations and packet analysis, malware behavior and exploitations knowledge, IR process, that is incident response process, containment process, eradication process, and recovery process. Containment means to stop, eradication means to remove, recover means to start again. Use forensic tools such as FKT Imager and Volatility. So this is the tool, software tool, with the help of you do the analysis.
These are the free software.
Yeah, it's a free. It's like paid also, and open source are available. Paid and also are available. So we can use it. Depends on the company, which tools they will be using. So most of the big companies, they use the paid tools basically. Okay, so as in below is done some few example where we discuss. So in this example, alert shows multiple login from different countries. So tier 2 will check the Active Directory log, confirms account compromise. That means somebody has tried to gain the access. So what he will do, he will reset the password so that the password gets changed and he investigate for any lateral movement. Okay. In second scenario, a user gets a pop-up on their laptop that's the screen is there. So he will try to find a process swapping PowerShell via email, via Excel, determine it's a phishing dropper. Endpoint is isolated, phishing domain is blocked, and users are warned about that. So on the screen of the laptop, so there is a pop-up, there's a screen which is visible. So what is happening? There is a process called PowerShell.exe. So every attack is happening on PowerShell. So the PowerShell will be uploaded with the payload, okay, of malicious code. Malicious code will be there. So that code will try to start via Excel. It could be via PDF, via Notepad, by the folder, any kind of executables, exe. Okay, so it requires an exe to start, to execute. Then once it is executed, then there'll be a persistent connection developed with the hacker PC. Okay, so that you need to identify. Once you understand that this is a phishing dropper, then you remove the endpoint. That means you shut down the endpoints, remove from the network, remove the cable, back cable is there, remove the cable, and then keep the PC on to do a forensic investigation on the memory, because the exe will be running on the memory to further identification of the actual malicious code, what is there. So to analyze that, we need to have a memory backup, memory dump, and then from there we will be investigating. That will be done by L3. Memory dump investigation will be done by L3. So now you identify this as phishing, then you block those phishing on the there will be a URL, okay, because all the connection is made with the URL. So there'll be a website name that www.social.com. So this is connected with the hacker's PC, with the corporate PC. This URL needs to be disabled on the firewall and on EDR. Then users are on board. We need to inform the user that there is an hacking incident with the help of your username, or there is a phishing attack. They have sent some malicious code onto your email. Okay, sounds good. Any questions so far?
Yes. How can you do a backup? How can you do a backup when the phishing attack and the malware, all of these things are still on your screen or the laptop or in the on the screen, and then when you do installation, will all of them not come back?
Yeah. So, like for an example, backup is like there are many ways to do backup. Okay, first is you use USB. Okay, you connect to the laptop. Okay, you download all your data to USB on regular basis. If something happened in your laptop, any malicious code, you format. Okay, format the PC, install Windows, and you have the data over here. You restore the data on the laptop.
Why the company have the backup policy so we can retrieve the data?
Yeah, this is in your home environment. Okay, now in corporate environment or in office, so all our data is stored on the server, and server will have a backup server. Okay, so anything in your laptop damage, it is here, there is a copy. So you use from here. So this is gone, you have the data from here, you can copy again.
What way home is sorry, okay.
And if this server is down or there's corrupt, you have a backup, you restore from here. I'll show you in the 1 minute.
Okay.
Why home environment, how possible? Because in home environment, people generally don't take backup.
No, home environment, we have like now, well, now what is happening?
Suddenly our system crash.
Okay, so now we have like cloud environment everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So this cloud will be Gmail, Google, Workspace. Okay, we have PC over here. We log in, okay, with the help of network connectivity, and this got connected. Okay. So this is a general scenario. You can take as a home or you can take as an office also. So we have Excel sheet. Document. These are all stored on cloud. Here an attack happened of malicious code. Okay, you're not able to work anything. This is gone. So what you have to do? You just restore format, and that's it. You format this, and you format this PC, install Windows 10 or 11, and then you have your ID on cloud. You log in into the cloud and you have the data here. This Excel sheet, you then come into your system. This is how the environment currently in all the offices as well as home. So here there is no dependency. Even they hacked our laptop, no problem. Our data is safe in the cloud. So this is the backup. Sounds good?
So if I'm using a home PC working on a Microsoft Excel sheet.
Yeah, at home, like if you're not using cloud or you don't have any subscription of Microsoft 365 or Google Workspace, and you're using at home as a local.
Yeah.
Okay, as a local.
Then I need to time I need to back up my role.
Yes.
Yeah.
Time to time you need to take a backup and how to.
Yeah, but we are talking about the company environment, so
Yeah.
company
So
always have backup policy.
so home PC. You have PC, you have USB. You connect, take the backup in the USB, and you're done. If something happened, you format, install Windows 10, 11, restore from the USB. You have all your data backup. Okay. Any questions?
Okay.
Okay. So this is how the backup system works. Okay. Then we go for tier 3, which is L3. So L3 will basically it's kind of leadership strategic role, and it's also management and engineering role. So it's basically you can say as a SOC manager or security engineer or SME, which is subject matter expert. So SME means he's an expert of that area. Okay. So his role is to oversee the SOC operations, ensure process, staffing, performance, matrix, and incident escalations are managed effectively. So this is his role in L2. Yeah. L3 we have discussed, no? No, L3 we have not discussed. Okay, we discussed L3. Okay. So we have tier 3, which is L3. Okay. So under L3, we have threat hunting, forensics with the help of the specialist. So L3 is a specialist guy. Okay. So his job is to hunt the threat and do forensic expertise, do malware analyst, Okay. So threat hunting means in an organization, need to search or hunt for any malware or any threat in an organization which could damage the system. So this is kind of uh, proactive like defense, you can say. You are trying to defense before somebody can attack. So here you can say you're attacking. So they are saying the best part of defense is to attack. Correct? Somebody is saying that the best uh, part of defense is to attack. So when you attack, then only you are able to defend yourself. If you don't attack and if you defend only, then the chances are there you will get attacked by any time. So the threat hunter is kind of every time they are in position of attacking. That means they are in position of hunting the threat, whether from where it is coming, so that we can block before any attack happens. So that is their job. So it is a proactively hunting for undetected threat, investigate advanced persistent threat (ATPs), and perform deep forensic. So this is the work of a threat hunter, which is come under L3.
Mostly job I available IR threat hunter
है ना, threat hunter का है.
for
तो
the experience.
हाँ, तो वो क्या करेगा? Proactively, he will hunt for the threat which is undetected. So as I said, there are persistent connection. Okay, which is undetected because of advanced persistent threat. This is advanced ATP. So nowadays we have ATPs, which is very advanced, which is undetected. We are not able to detect. So our role is to detect this one.
There is a APT's number also. Last time I saw somewhere China's APT, Russia APT.
Yes, there are various APTs. Russia, beer, something is there, and there are many, and they have a number 104, 236, ATP 236. These are the number given by MITAR attack. We'll have a separate session on the MITAR attack on the next session. I'll show you that one. After the networking ISO, we'll have another session. Okay. Then proactively hunt the threat not detected by the tools, search for anomalies, 0-day indicator. As you said, 0-day attack, correct? You are correct. Then you need to identify the advanced persistent threat, which is called ATP. Then do reverse engineering of the malware or the script. Okay, with the help of tool.
Let me buy both. I sent you last time the JDs. They are asking advanced level here.
Yes.
That's where I was.
In the JD, yeah, in the JD they want what you shared. It's an advanced one. This is what I'm looking.
I was expecting SOC level 1 kind of job here.
Yeah, so L1 there'll not be much requirement, I think so. L2 and L3
already the fresh locals they give the
yes,
L1.
yeah. For L1 they take a fresher or they take fresher graduates and all those things. They use that. And for L2, L3 they want a very experienced person who have the knowledge of reverse engineering, who have the knowledge of threat hunting, and identifying the ATPs and all those things. Okay. Then perform forensic investigation on infected machine. So they need to do a investigation on that so that they can able to understand what is exactly happening over there. So the required skill set is they need to know some kind of scripting such as Python or shells, PowerShell, Yara rule creation, okay, threat hunting framework such as MITAR attack. This is very much important. MITAR attack. We need to buy hard this. Okay. So the time we take framework, yes. So I will show you. If you want now, I'll show you now 1 minute.
Need to remember this one or any need to understand also.
Yes. No, understanding as well as remembering. Remembering is important. Understanding, you will understand. You have to remember the word which they are using. So this is the attack, meta attack. Okay. So first is reconnaissance. Okay, which is called a initial phase, which is called information gathering phase. Okay. Screen is visible appropriately.
Yeah.
Then we have resource development. After that, initial access. This is a process of hacking attempt. Okay. First, hacker will take basic information. Then he will deploy the resource on the hacker PC. Then gain initial access. Then do execution, that will start. Then make a permanent connection, which is persistent. Then privilege escalation, which is lateral movement. Then defense evasion. Defense evasion means try to evade all those defenses such as firewall, IPS, IDS. He will try to evade. Evade means to hide under the table and then move laterally. Then credential access. That means they try to gain the password. Then discovery. They will discover all those information which is available on your network. Then lateral movement. They move from one PC to another PC. Then collection. They will collect all those information, data collection, all those things. Then command and control means remote control. That means they will make a remote control permanent persistent connection. And after that, they will do an exfiltration. Exfiltration means they are now copying the data from a network to hacker PC, from organization to hacker PC. That will come under the exfiltration. Then we have impact. Impact means what data lost, whether they are using their server, whether they are copying the data, whether they are taking your confidential information, credit card information, or whether they are transferring the money or dollar to their bank account. So this is a high level, and in that there is a depth process, how to work and what are the access control, how to access access removal. So these are all mitigation processes mentioned that we will be discussing later when we find all those things. Okay. Then we have kill chain. This is also similar. This is also framework, which is same as mid-tier attack, but here you have like shortcut. Okay, in mid-tier you have a lot of things: recognition, access control, data exfiltration. There are a lot of like 8 or 10 process. Here you can find 4 process only. This is not much effective. This mid-tier is more effective. So now almost all the companies they use mid-tier. Kill chain they are not using. Kill chain is from America. This is also from America. Kill chain is been developed by the jet fighter, Lockheed. You know jet fighter. What is the American jet fighter name?
Sorry.
American jet fighter name. इतना न्यूज में हाँ
have many
जो फेमस चल रहा है न्यूज में आ रहा है जो क्रैश भी हो रहा है और जो किसी को बेचा भी है कोई यूज कर रहा है F-35
okay. फ्रांस वाला कौन सा
फ्रांस वाला राफेल है
राफेल
ओके सो ये F-35 है F-36 है 1 है बहुत सारा जेट बना है ये जो जेट बनाने वाला है ना लॉकहीड LOC Lockheed is a company who makes Lockheed is a company who makes the jet fighter. So jet fighter में क्या होता है किल चेन होता है Okay, in jet fighter, when there's an attack, so there's a kill chain. So there's a process called kill chain. So this is your jet, and this is you have opponent or enemy. So when you attack the enemy, they will also attack. So the process of backfiring or attacking them, or to successfully damage or to destroy this aircraft, there is a process called kill chain. Okay. So if you go to YouTube and you can search for jet kill chain, jet fighter kill chain, which recently we have happened in our geographical area between our neighbor. There was a kill chain, correct? So you can search for that also, and you can get a knowledge from them. And overall, you can ask for kill chain under the YouTube, and then you can find what are the steps, how they're using, basically how they are targeting each and everyone so that they can eliminate the enemy's jet and all the things. So that is a physical process basically which has been used in jets, fighter jets. The same pattern is used in cybersecurity. Okay, so cybersecurity is in process wise, so that will be able to learn when we try to do the mid-air attack. Okay, so tools, these are the tools: ELK Stack, Splunk, Velocipeter, Sysmon, Yara, mid-air attack, Navigator, Threat Intel platform, Virus Total, and MISP Report Future. So these are the thing where we can use this one. Okay, so any questions from this? Cool.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Any question? Okay. Then we will move to L4. Basically, it's a manager, SOC management as a leadership role. And the position will be like SOC manager, security engineer, SME projector. Role is to oversee the SOC operations, ensure process, staffing, performance matrices, incident escalations are managed effectively. Okay. Their responsibility is to maintain SLA, KPI, conduct performance review, continuous training, tune SIEM rule for the alert to reduce the noise, like false positive. A lot of noise are coming, a lot of false positive is coming. So you reduce the false positive. Okay. Then liaise with the senior management, compliance, and other team to understand their requirement, drive automation such as SOAR, use case creation, and threat modeling. SOAR is kind of automation where you have EDR logs and SIM log. You connect in one dashboard. SOAR. So that is the automation over here. The skill required should have strong leadership and communication, knowledge of security frameworks such as NIST, ISO, 2001 MITAR, then should have budgeting, process optimization, SLA, and compliance. This is like kind of technical plus business skills is required for this role basically. Okay, so we can take as an example over here. After a multiple alert, escalation of phishing email, bypassing filter, tier 10 initiate tuning of the email security gateway, and update phishing playbook to reflect the new attack. So this is kind of a high level of decision maker area where they have identified there are a lot of phishing emails are coming, which we need to block on the email security level. Okay, or on the gateway. We need to do this on the gateway so that there can be less attack tactics used by the attacker because we already protected on the gateway level. Sounds good?
Correlation rules, like this one is more technical part, no? Correlation.
This is also technical part. This territory is like more, they require like 10 years of experience over here. But basically we can go for that L2, tier 2 and tier 3 we can go.
Oh.
Okay. But tier 4 is like they might be requiring like more experience.
So the correlation will means immediate any requirement need to write the correlation on the spot.
Just 1 minute. Correlation means what you said?
It means I need the complete understanding to write the rules.
To write the rules.
Yeah.
1 minute. Hello. Assalamu alaikum, bhai. अरे नहीं हो क्या तो क्या करेंगे अभी हम लोग तो लाइक कल तो मुश्किल मैं कल का देखता हूँ मैं अगर वो कल अगर वो उनके पास टाइम है तो मैं कल करता हूँ तो फिर मंडे के दिन करते हैं हम लोग ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है हाँ और ठीक ठीक चलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
So Gerald, are you working currently?
Sorry, I actually lost connection, so I came back and I did not even get there.
No, I'm just asking, are you working with cybersecurity or you're working?
No, I am not. I'm not working in a cyber security. I'm not working in a company. It is just that I got on online. I saw Dr. John Kwame. He gave an advertisement on cyber security and encourage people to enroll. So I enroll because I actually like to become one. So I am not yet a security agent.
Okay.
So I will really I really like to become a cyber security analyst. I really love it.
So you just started learning or you had some idea like before?
Yes, I have gone through the course on better cyber career, though I am not yet through with all the courses. Yes, but I am still. I was even in the place of developing a CV and a cover letter, but I could not still do that because I did not even understand anything about the cyber security. Yes.
So is it possible to enter as a SOC level 1 for you?
Come again, please. Come again, please.
Is it possible to get into the cybersecurity level 1?
Yes, I am willing. I am willing.
Yeah. So where I'm working is not easy to get into level 1. They are mostly asking, just now we saw the threat hunting and incident response is higher level they are looking for. I'm comfortable as a SOC level 1 basic knowledge I have. But the job description mostly they are looking for a threat hunter or incident responder.
I will be pleased if I am introduced into it, and I will greatly appreciate to become one. So I am very open to become.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Yes.
for this, like you can go for the basic level, like kind of L1, and then from there you can start making your career progress.
Okay.
Yep.
Then we can progress basically on that time. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, so any concern so far, like any you want to ask something so that we can like do a clarity on that.
No, for now,
Currently, I'm okay.
for
Just
now, I don't really have. For now, I don't really have a concern of any question for now because I just came and then my network was not stable, so I was not really getting the lectures clearly.
So I will
So
share you the
uh,
recording. This session is getting recorded, so I will share you the recording, and then you
yeah,
can make use of that.
yeah,
Okay.
yes, I'll be grateful. And then I don't know if you can send it through the PDF so that I can still maybe listening to the lectures and then I can go through the PDF. I'll surely understand again a bit better
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
don't mind.
I will share this PDF to you. I will share this one so that you can go through and then make some kind of pointers and then come up with me that you don't understand this, you don't understand this. So I'll make a clarity
Okay,
on that. Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Yes,
Naeem,
thank you.
you have any concern? Like you said, some correlation. What you said, like basically
no,
what you.
I'm just because I already shared that this kind of requirement here, like incident responder, threat hunting, and then writing correlation, high level one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
So,
I
hmm.
cannot find a SOC level one here. They won't offer me. So I'm just wondering and also excited how we are going to see all these in practical and also like tools and
Yeah, practical we will do, but
yeah, yeah.
let me
Well,
complete all this theory part.
theory also very important actually. So
Yeah,
yeah.
practically I will able to make that.
And
So
also,
meanwhile,
especially I think Salman is not able to join means because you are going to share some slides, all this. So if you can remove him, it's okay. In future, if he shows the interest, then we can join. It's up to you.
what happened?
Like,
Salman.
Salman is no, it seems like he's busy somewhere or is not showing interest. So
Okay.
he's in a part of group.
So he want to join or no?
He still is like he's busy with other work, so he
Okay.
don't know.
So let him like ask him to join. It's no problem. He can connect anytime because he's in a group. He's getting the messages. He want to join. He can join.
Yeah.
It's like 1 hour, 2 hour in a week. So you should get some time to get those to understand all those things. Anyway, so like next session, like we can take like on Sunday. I'll try whether to get on Sunday or not. I'll get information on the group. I will update everything on the group. So
So my only the request Sunday possible morning from
morning,
morning
yeah,
to afternoon is okay for me.
yeah, morning. I will try to check morning about time like 10 a.m. IST India time.
Yeah, so here 12:30 I'm okay. So
Yeah. So okay. So meanwhile, for you, Naeem, what you can do is you start applying for all those positions.
yeah,
What you feel that it is like appropriate to you, or
yeah.
you can make at that level. So you apply all those positions.
Yeah, employing everything applying whatever
Okay.
I get.
And then you
Um,
get when you get the call, you directly call me.
yeah,
And then on that moment, we will have a one-to-one discussion. I'll prepare something for you
yeah,
related to that topic,
yeah.
and we'll discuss, and you memorize those
Yeah.
things. Okay. So
I
now,
also have a question in my mind. For example, if I select, can I survive in the
what's survive in? Yeah, you definitely
in the
survive.
job? Yeah.
You will survive in the job, no problem. Definitely, you
Yeah.
will survive. You will learn there. If something is there, you call me, you share the screen, I will able to help you and all those things. That can be done.
Oh,
For this lady, Reshma, the
Rubina.
lady, what is her name? Reshma, I think so.
Rubina, I think.
Rubina. Huh.
Hmm.
So that lady, I have taken the means like I've shown him
Hmm.
how to do and all those things. Now she is able to do.
Hmm.
So no problem. I will able to guide you what are the things in an organization happening, what we can do, how to approach and all those things. Definitely it will.
So, can she share the screen now? Like last time was there security issue. She cannot able to share the screen or laptop.